Oh yeah. One more thing. You know, when I got the hat on, it's serious business. 50 years of hip hop. How are they not in your top 10 or your top 20? How is Criss Cross? Criss Cross, real pioneers, real pioneers. They started a movement. They started a trend. But you know what the industry did? They used these young men up. They did. You did what you did. They were kids. They were kids. Criss Cross were kids. And they started a movement. A movement. Need we forget? I'm not so dementiaed out or so old that I don't remember Jermaine Dupri coming in my studios in Magic and saying, I listen to you all the time. I'm sure he did. I remember how his dad, Mike, set him up to do what he did. So Legacy did that to Legacy. And yet he's listening to me at Magic. I remember Criss Cross. I remember for the Edge magazine when we were had the listening party at Columbia had the listening party at Criss Cross at what I have now called and forever the Purple Penis, but it was Club Velvet at the time. I don't know if it's still there. I don't know if that's still the name or whatever. Club Velvet. For those who know, and Deidre, you're the one. I think it was you. Or either you or I think it was you, whoever else was with me there, because it was like a four sitting there, and who told me to check out the wallpaper. I'm like, what? It's like, have you looked at the wallpaper? Because first and foremost, that's why I say, number one, you can't cancel me. I'm not worried about the Jews coming after me. I'm not worried about Catholics coming after me. I'm not worried about some crazy white person coming after me. Black people, y'all need to be where I'm a problem for you. Especially if you're a sus. And I'm also not worried about gay people coming after me. I am truly gay friendly. I'm just not gay. But I'm gay friendly. But I don't roll that way. I don't switch hit. I don't fuck a bitch. Gender not specific, and yet it is. Bitches are all bitches to me at this point. But this is for Chris, by the way. You're having a listening party for Criss Cross, who are kids. And you're inviting kids. Now, when I first come in, because you know me, I'm Pisces. So I'm just open. I'm already in my world. So I'm seeing right as I get to the door, I'm feeling something bizarre, but I live in the world of bizarre. So, no big thing to me, because again, I don't judge like that right off the bat. I mean, I'm just going to a listening party and I'm covering it for the magazine, the Edge magazine. You want to talk about pioneers? You tell those motherfucking oops. Wait their mother. But these people around here have the nerve to talk about pioneers knowing they riding on my dick. Get off my dick, motherfucker. How about you get off my dick? You know who you are. You know who you are. You get off my dick. Is your name on this anywhere? Do I need to show my name? Do y'all remember Mitch Faulkner? Val Jones Baker, the editor. Can you read? Can you read? We're establishing some legacy right now. We're establishing some actual facts right now. We're establishing some history and history. We're establishing some hip-hop history and history, okay? Mitch Faulkner. By the way, when Mitch died last year, cancer died for me. That's all I'm saying on that. Real legacy. Fuck you and your family, because you know what your cunt-ass wife did. Yeah, I said it, because now the fact of you're celebrating hip-hop and it's still such a disservice for the one who's left behind. So I'm for that, Chris. Anytime, bro, I got you. I got you. I got you, baby. I got you. I got him. Listening party. Stick with me. Don't go nowhere now. Y'all are bosses. I keep telling you. Your leaders, your people you support ain't shit. So, we're at a listening party at the Purple Penis, aka Club Velvet. And right off the bat, like I said, I'm the bizarre, but I'm not thinking about it. And I'm looking at the waitresses and I'm going, and Pisces go, But we're Pisces, so we're just going, That means we're aware of something, but we're just not, we just tune out. We're aware of everything. I am. Let me speak about me. I am aware of everything. But sometimes you go, So finally, whoever's sitting there, we're ordering drinks and everything. And and she's like, look at the wallpaper. I'm like, what? Look at the wallpaper. And I'm looking at the wallpaper, and I'm thinking it's like purple flowers or something like that, because it's like flowers and little, it looks like little daisies, little flowers, until you look closely and you realize that it's a penis with balls and little stuff. Yeah, that's why I call it the purple penis. Club Velvet, if you know, you know. Club Velvet in Atlanta. If you know, you know. Everybody that worked there was different than what they were. If you thought you were looking at a guy, you were looking at a girl. If you thought you were looking at a girl, you were looking at a guy. From the waitress to the minute to the concierge, to the minute you go through the door, everybody is flipped. Everybody is sus, if you know what I mean. Everybody's not what they seem. Then I started noticing. And we're all sitting there for a minute. And I'm starting to slow up on my drink, because I'm thinking, we are all going to hell. We are all going to hell because there are kids in here. Are we doing this at Purple Penis, aka Club Velvet, for a listening meet and greet party with Kris Kross, with kids here? And everybody's gay or bisexual and flipping the script. All the men are women. All the women are men. And you go back into the room. Well, I guess you could open the curtain. Anybody could go back there. There were no guards, okay? I mean, you could go, just had like a little curtain. There were no guards. Anybody could go back there. And you had, the dancers, the exotic dancers. Well, it is an industry listening party. But reminding you, Kris Kross is still like about, 15 or 16? 14 or 15, something like that? In fact, I had a friend at the time, Tori, in Alabama. That's a whole other story I don't bother to go into. Where her brother was tried to hit on one of the brother was just engulfed in the exotic dancer, and he's like literally trying to get the number, and the person was going to give the digits to it. And I'm going, baby, no. I'm like, you don't want that. He's like, because by this time I'm looking, my eyes are wide open. I'm like, oh, woo! We're all going to hell. This is not right. This is just not right. There's like, why would you there are kids. There are kids here too. It would be something else if it was just industry people. If it was just, record reps, record people, and just the artists. But you had kids there too. Not just them. They weren't the only kids. And it is Kris Kross. Reminding you, it's a meet and greet listening party. So anyway, he's looking at the dancer. And he's about to exchange digits. I'm like, you don't want to do that. Honey, you don't want to do that. He's like, no. I was like, you don't want to do that. He's like, what? And I'm like, because by this time I'm looking. I'm like, look closely. Look for the Adam's apple. That's why in Atlanta, I mean, I'm telling you, you got more sus people. Atlanta is a role model, or literally a Game Boy for people who aren't what they are. It is. Atlanta is real like that. I mean, me and my bestie used to say, if you think, if you wonder, how did we used to say it? If how do we used to say it? If you think they're gay, they probably are. And if you I don't know, it's like if you don't know they're gay, they probably are. And if you think they're gay, they definitely are. I mean, it's just like that. Anyway, he's trying to get the digits. I'm saying look for the Adam's apple, because by now I'm seeing the strap is tight. I mean, he's got the bikini strap, but I'm seeing the strap creeping out, because he was like flirting. I mean, she, he, it, which brings me back to what we've been doing for the last couple of years. She, he, thee, who, whatever it'd be. She, he was like working it out and showing it off, so much so that the strap was coming out. So I guess maybe they were getting a little aroused too. So numbers get ready to exchange, and the strap was coming. I'm like, look at the Adam's apple, and he does, and then he starts to notice. And now this is a person who's always talkative, and he got real quiet, and I saw him turning red. I mean, he's already a light-skinned brother, but he's like turning red. And I'm like, don't, come here, come with me. Let's go get a drink. Cause I'm realizing that the happy I'm getting ready to get some digits from this chick has suddenly turned to, I'm getting ready to beat the fuck out of this motherfucker. What the fuck is this? Once again, here go me. I'm always a peacemaker in reality, but you want to come to me. But the point is, this is the industry. This is the industry that you support. So are you really surprised that Beyonce has her daughter twerking like that? You really surprised that Halle Berry and Chloe Bailey, as much as they love God, that they'll be around, people like whoever they Gunner and the other one that's in jail or whatever, and they done twerk their ass up, but they love God. God doesn't judge. God is judging, darlings. God is really judging. Saturn and Pisces. The whole world is under a Saturn return. You will learn this shit. Daddy said get out of this completely. Daddy right now doesn't want me to do with anything with the industry, because the industry is falling apart. 50 years of hip-hop compared to what? Where are their names? These are real pioneers. Kris Kross. But how did Drake get up there? Now, and see, that's the whole thing with the streaming thing. Funny how Jay-Z gets you all to go on Tidal and nobody made any money. But he and B got that house. Beehive, don't come for me, because you little bitches can buzz right on out of reality too. You don't want to mess with me, because B ain't gonna save you, and neither is Jay-Z. They're trying to save themselves right now. Are you hearing me? I suggest you do, because I'm giving you a reality check. This ain't a blue check, but I am the I and I am the V. The first one, okay? I'm 67 years old. How the fuck you think some little chick is gonna be better than me? Getting back to this, real pioneers. Ludacris. Kris Kross came before Ludacris. Luda, you remember when you were in Atlanta and you were doing that stuff with Poon Daddy and Mary Catherine Sneed didn't want you to do that? And so when I had went to Greenville, I'm working at Jams, and you had the thing in Jams, and that's when I saw Trina, whoever that chick was that was all up on your leg, and I was like, oh, you doing this now? And you just standing like, it's like I guess it's part of it. I don't know. Anyway, but remember when you said you didn't really know if you could just do it on your own? And I said you had the talent. I told you that in Greenville, South Carolina. I guess you forgot about that, but you never looked back. You never said hi, thank you, or whatever. That's okay. That's okay. Other people gave you your start and encouraged you, right? And you became the big actor and all you could be. But I just worked with you. I'm nobody. I'm nobody to nobody. But I'm somebody to somebody. 50 years of hip-hop. I am the old hip-hop junkie. Hip-hop mama, Dee Dee Shoshetta, tried to help lift you guys up. KRS-One, you're sus too. Because Dee Dee was trying to help you, but you want to make everybody one. And as far as the word edutainment, that word edutainment didn't just start with you. See what they do, though? They get certain people. That's why I say you got these men who they steal from the women. They steal from the real ones, and then they put up the hoes. That's not how this was supposed to go, because we were right there with you. You had mothers and you had sisters. You want your daughters and sisters to do what happened to you. You want your daughters and sisters to go through. You know what? Okay, then fine. That'll do you. Then that'd be it'll be your daughter that P. Diddy boot snaps up their ass next. But Kris Kross. So, and one, of course, one, unfortunately, I don't know if he committed suicide or how he died of drug abuse or whatever. But in case you didn't know, a certain celebrity, actress, or whatever she is, had a little tryst with him too. Rumor says, before August. Whew! The point I'm trying to make is, why aren't they on your list? Why aren't they on your list? Did you invite him out? Because I didn't watch the award show. I'm not even into that shit no more. Because you're all bullshit to me. After 2022, you all can kiss ass. And you do. But did you invite the other Chris? Did you invite the surviving Chris there? Did you thank him for being a pioneer? People wearing the clothes to the back. It was a whole trend, okay? Not just whack rappers selling from fantasy streams and fantasy numbers. Just because a million views, you can get a whole bunch of bots and trons to do that. But that doesn't mean people bought that shit in reality. You know what I'm saying? People paid other people to pay other people to run those numbers up. And so it seems like, well, this is the greatest song. This is, they sold more albums in history. No, they had more robotic sales, but nobody's made no money. How is that possible? Because if you were really that pioneer, you would have made the money. And I can tell you, for all their sales, some of them still living in their mama's house, and they ain't got that money. Because just because you streaming on Spotify or whatever, even Snoop Dogg says, where's the money? So those numbers lie. And people were in it for themselves. I told you, they started running this industry like a gang. Then they became the new Masons and Eastern Stars, and they started running Masons and Eastern Stars like a gang. And the real guys, that are, no. That's why I say some of you older ones who are really true by your code, you should be spanking these people's ass in every way. What will my mom and dad do? Oh my God. I don't think you want to know, but you're going to find out, because they found out in 2022 what you did. You really did the biblical thing. You sacrificed the chosen child. And they had to see. I get it. I had to go up on that cross for a reason. But I did live. And I'm here to tell a real story. 50 years of hip hop. But you're still robbing people. Because you owe these people. You owe him. He doesn't even want nothing to do with you. But baby, I got you. Contact me. I got you. Whatever your product is, whatever you're doing. I'm not working with nobody. But I'll work with you. Because yeah. Me too. That's all I had to say. That's my contribution to hip hop. But nobody knows. Oh, they know. Oh, they know. And now everybody knows. I think I played Chris Cross song. These guys were true pioneers, and they were young. Mike Malden was a true pioneer. Jermaine Dupri's dad. The dad. That was a pioneer. Did y'all honor him? Did you? Just ask him for a friend. Did someone say Will Smith had the biggest record? I don't know about that. I don't know. Can't say. I really wasn't into all of it. But you know what? He did do some stuff. I mean, you know, brother, I will throw up what's right. You know, is he anywhere? I mean, I know you say he's whack with his raps, but shit. Compared to what? Who the fuck is Tizo Touchdown? No. Lil Uzi Vert and Drake trying to do rap. Oh, that's horrible shit. I mean, trying to do house. No. Beyonce reinventing Renaissance and house. No. But the industry, I know y'all got to make your dough, so you got to go with that narrative. But that's not my narrative, bitches. That's not my hip hop. Because I was there when it started. Did anybody like even mention Bill Curtis at all? The first hip hop record wasn't really hip hop, a hip hop. And no, actually it was a DJ that was working with the Fatback Band. Y'all forget shit on purpose. But I forget nothing. Because real oracles, we hold the knowledge. We're supposed to. You're an oracle, but you can't even remember past 2022. You have to think about, what song was that? What movie was that? Even Calvin P. here in this area knew. As much as he knew music, he would defer to me. Because I am the music historian or historian. In reality, I remember it all. Just like that. It's a gift. But this one's for Chris Cross. Both of them. Both my Chris's. And Bill Curtis too. So go ahead and continue to celebrate your 50 years of hip hop. But karma's coming for all of you until you give the rightful people their due. Salute. That's your hip hop class in reality for today. I am ValJones.com. Still taking you to the edge of technology and how it's all gone wrong. Your goats eat ass. Even real goats don't do that. Message.